Unit 1, Fire Theory.
Fire. Fire is a chemical reaction in which oxygen is combined with gaseous or vaporous fuel. Fire triangle. Fire can usually take place only these three elements are present: oxygen, fuel, heat. Fire tetrahedron. Fire tetrahedron means 4 elements required for combustion: heat, fuel, oxygen, and chemical chain reaction. Properties of fire. Ignition temperature. Ignition temperature means the minimum temperature at which a substance starts burning on its own. Vapor means the gaseous form of a liquid or solid substance. Vapor density. Vapor density is the density of a vapor or gas compared to the density of air or hydrogen at the same temperature and pressure. Flammable or explosive limits. The range of gas or vapor concentration in air within which it can catch fire or explode. Flammable. The concentration range of gas and air where it can catch fire or explode. Flash point. The lowest temperature at which a liquid gives off enough vapor to catch fire momentarily when a spark or flame is applied. Fire point. Fire point is a liquid gives off enough vapor to continue burning for at least 5 seconds. Properties of fire. Ignition or combustion. Fire. Transmission of heat. Conduction. Convection. Radiation. Conduction is the transfer of heat from one object to another through direct contact, without the movement of the material itself. Convection. Convection is the transfer of heat through the movement of liquids or gases from one place to another. Radiation. The emission of heat by the sun, ultraviolet rays, is known as radiation. Chemical heat energy. Heat energy produced by a chemical reaction is called chemical heat energy. Exothermic, release heat energy. Endothermic, absorb heat energy. The different ways heat produced by chemical process combustion, spontaneous heat, decomposition, solution. Combustion. Combustion is a chemical reaction in which a substance, usually a fuel, reacts rapidly with oxygen and releases energy in the form of heat and light. Spontaneous heat. Spontaneous heating is the process where a material gradually increases in temperature by itself without any external heat source. Decomposition. Decomposition is a chemical reaction where a single substance breaks down into 2 or more simpler substances. Scene. Solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture, usually water-based, used as a firefighting medium to reduce heat, cut oxygen, or stop the chemical reaction of fire. Electrical heat energy. Electrical heat energy produces heat and electric current flows through a conductor. Resistance. Induction. Dielectric. Arcing. Static. Lightning. Resistance. Resistance is the measure of how much a conductor resists the flow of current. Resistance is the opposition offered by a material to the flow of electric current. Induction. Induction is the production of electromotive force or current in a conductor without direct contact by a changing magnetic field. Dielectric. Dielectric is a material that does not conduct electricity but can support an electric field. Arcing. Arcing is the flow of electric current through air or gas between 2 conductors, producing intense heat and light. Static. Static electricity is the electric charge that stays in one place rather than flowing through a conductor. Lightning. Lightning is a natural electrical discharge that occurs in the atmosphere, usually between clouds or between a cloud and the ground. It happens due to the sudden movement. Mechanical heat energy. Mechanical heat energy is the heat produced due to mechanical work, usually from friction, compression, or other motion of objects. Friction heat. Friction heat is the heat produced when two surfaces rub against each other. Heat compression. It is the heat produced when a gas or material is compressed due to the work done on it. Nuclear heat energy. Nuclear heat energy is the heat released during nuclear reaction, either by fission or fusion. Nuclear fission. Heavy nuclei, uranium-235, split into smaller nuclei, releasing heat. Nuclear fusion. Light nuclei combine to form a heavier nucleus, releasing heat. Classes of fire. Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D. Class A. Fire involving solid material. Book, cloth, wood, canvas, paper. Fighting method, cooling. Class B. Fire involving liquid, kerosene, oil, paints, or liquefiable solids, grease, wax. Fighting method, smothering. Class C fire, involving gas. Fighting method, starvation, inhibition. Class D, fire involving metals. Titanium, zirconium. Fighting method, inhibition. Fire extinguisher chart. Symbol found on fire extinguishers and what they mean. Questions. What is fire? What is fire triangle? What is fire tetrahedron? What are the properties of fire? What is transmission of heat, and what are they? What is chemical heat energy, and what are the different ways of chemical heat energy? What is electrical heat energy? Short note on resistance, induction, dielectric, arcing, static, and lightning. What is mechanical heat energy? What is friction heat? What is heat compression? What is nuclear heat energy? What are the types of nuclear heat energy? Explain the classes of fire. Zion International Safety College, WCC, Nagarkoil. Contact 9080 865511